Hello everyone. Today we will do 5 tasks. In my last lecture, I have teach you about Python Spider IDE. Our first task is to write comment in the Python. How you will write the comment? The comment in the Python begin with the hash mark like this, and white space character, and continue to the end of the line. But why programmers use comments? Why we use comments in coding? It has nothing to do with the codings. Comments are only used to make code readable, easily understandable by the other programmers, to increase its readability, to understand code easily after a long time, to reuse the existing code. If you have a code of 500-600 lines, then when you reuse the code, then it's difficult for you to understand it. If you have not mentioned, if you have not comments the various sections of the code, what is happening in this section, you have to write it like I'm writing my first comment. I'm dividing I'm splitting the data in two parts in first three commands. Then I will write here data splitting. Now in future, if I reopen this code and I want to use the code, then it will help me. Here I am, this comment will help me in understanding what is happening in that particular section of the code. If I some other programmer want to use my code, then comments will help to understand her or him to my code. Then our second task is to create variable. How you create variable in Python? What is a variable? A variable is a label that you can assign a value to it. A variable is also associated with a value. Now I will teach you how to create a variable. Just name the variable like this. I want to name the variable u. Okay. Then equals to, I will give it a value. I'm giving it 7. Okay, this is how you will write a variable in Python. This you don't you just name the variable, just assign a value to it like this. I named a variable, I assign a value to it. The data type is automatically generated. You don't need to define it. Okay, the second task is to print. The third task is to print variable. How to print variable? I have create variable. Now I will run it. Okay, now I will print the variable. Simply write print brackets, and in the bracket write the name of the variable. Okay, now print it. You can see the results in the console. You can see here it shows the type of the data. You don't need to write the type, as I already mentioned that the data type is automatically generated. It is an integer and its value is 7. Okay, the fourth task is to create multiple variables. I have created, you can create, four tasks is to create multiple variables. Okay, you can create multiple variables. I have created a variable and assign it a value 100, then a second variable and assign it a value 200. You can create separate multiple variables and assign them separate values, and then you will print it. Here you can see the results. The value of A is 100 and value of B is 200, and the data type is, both of these are integers. Now this is how you can create multiple variables and assign them different values. Now I will tell you, Python also allow you to create multiple values to multiple variable in one line. How? This is x, one variable, y second, z third variable. You are assigning them value in one line, then you will print them. Here you can see that x value is orange, banana, cherry, and the data type is now string. And you can also assign a single value to multiple variables. These are three different variables, E, F, G, and you can assign them a single value. Now we will print it. You can see that the value of E is orange, F is also orange. You can create multiple variables. You can assign multiple values to multiple variable in one line, and you can assign a single value to multiple variables in Python. And the fifth and our last task is to take input from the users. What is input function? This is input function. What it does, input function takes input from the users. The input is value provided by the users. Let's take an example. You want to do addition of two numbers in the calculator. For this you have to give two numbers to the calculator, and then the calculator will do the addition. The numbers you provided to the calculator is the data provided by the user to the system. Input similarly takes input from the users. Now take an example. Let's see how to accept employee information from a user. First, ask employee name, salary, and company name. First you have to enter employee name, and then its salary, and then company name. When you have taken all the information, you will assign. Next, we will assign the input provided by the user to the variable. Okay, first we will take it from the user, then assign input to the variables, and then we will print its information. This is how the input function takes input from the users. These are some of the basic functions, for some of the basic tasks we have performed in the Python. In the upcoming lecture, I will teach you about different data types, and stepwise we will move to the advanced level. Hope so this video will help you understanding about variables, how to write variables, how to print it, how to write multiple variables, how to write comment in the Python. Kindly subscribe my channel for more videos and updates.